The film I made is called Ollie. It's a short musical film, and my approach is kind of to do the opposite of what most musical films do. So instead of big and glamorous, it's kind of dark and intimate instead. I've always been a big music fan and a musician myself, but even though there are some musical films I really like, I didn't really find one that I ever thought was tailor-made for me with the kind of music that I like. And I always wanted to combine my filmmaking and my musical interests, so I just decided to make a musical that had music I liked in it, and that was the very basic idea of how Ollie came to be. Starting film school at Hoskins made me realize that I needed to step my game up because there were a lot of amazing filmmakers here, and if I was going to make my work stand out, I had to do something that was really good and really unique, that was like my kind of auteur style, that was going to stand out from other people's, and kind of figure out what I could do differently. And part of that is how I came to the decision to do a musical film, because I just didn't see any of that happening really. I mean, there were projects with music, but I think not to the degree of scale that I went for. The film is about reconciling your past with people who maybe should have been there for you and weren't, or people that you should have been there for and you weren't, and trying to salvage those relationships. If I could say one thing to Nashville about my film, I would say Nashville is a town full of great artists and great musicians and great filmmakers, and there's a lot out there that is really good, and there's a lot out there that kind of gets swept up in the commercial nature of it as the city grows and expands and becomes a bigger destination. And I think it's really important to kind of preserve and seek out some of the things that maybe aren't like everything else. If you're interested in trying to find something different or trying to find something new and interesting, check out Ollie, and support all the other local indie art in Nashville as well.